So Dragon Age Veilguard was shown to many of the content creators, and they received somewhat around 7 hours of hands-on gameplay with it. Dragon Age had its last installment 10 years ago back in 2014 with Dragon Age Inquisition. It was very well received and became the game of the year that year. After that, however, BioWare, the makers of the game, decided to leave the project and work on two of their worst games, Mass Effect Andromeda and Anthem. While people said that the new engine they used was the main problem for Andromeda, but by the time Anthem came out with the same problems, people just lost hope for the devs. But EA gave them one more chance and they made a new Dragon Age game. The content creators also got permission to show off some of the footage from their gameplay. Most of them seemed to be happy with how the game turned out within the 7 or so hours that they played. But for many others, after looking at the gameplay, they were still not convinced. And that includes me as well. The skepticism is warranted as the track record for the devs are not great to say the least. I think Anthem was so bad that they had to shut down the servers. Being a live service game, it could not handle the server costs for the few players it got. The graphics for Veilguard looks like it's 10 years behind and the combat is not up to the par with the modern day games we've been getting. The creators got to play the prologue and many other parts of the first act of the game. Although no one talked about how long the game would be, Luke Stevens, one of the content creators who got to play the game, said that the parts they played were like half of the first act. So 15 hours if you want to roam around for one act, and there are a total of 3 acts. That might be around 45 hours if you don't want to explore everything, which is good. I don't mind games not being 70, 80 or 100 hours long. The game is also semi-linear, kind of like Wukong, where you can explore the areas, but it's not a full open world. Also, the character creation has been upgraded from the previous installment. Now it feels more like the one from Dragon's Dogma. This video from IGN shows some of the things you can do with the new creation system. The content creators also did say that the choices you make in the game do really matter. I don't know if it's on the same level as Baldur's Gate 3, but it doesn't have to be. If it really does matter, unlike some of the games where the story just continues no matter the choice, then it's a win. Dragon Age has always been known for its story, so that might be the saving grace, but I don't know. Of course, the creators cannot tell us the story as that might spoil it for everyone. People also said that this will be just a safe game trying to appeal to everyone. We saw how that turns out. Looking at you, Concord. Nah, that's just too mean. Concord had hundreds of other reasons it failed. But what do you think about this one? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you want to check out how a great story should be written, check out this video where I deep dive into the full story of my game of the year, Wukong.